coming up on Bulldog Broadcast.
Aaron discovers how global knowledge is making a difference for a group of students.
Next, Lorena looks into how one LCHS staff member's terminal illness inspired him to make a difference in his community.
Finally, Steph explores how sports has an impact on many adolescents' lives.
Today is February March 17th, 2017, and Bulldog Broadcast starts now. Good morning, Bulldogs, and welcome to this impactful edition of Bulldog Broadcast. I'm Daniel Salinas.
And I'm Naomi S.J. Our theme this week is Making the Difference, so what better place to film than right outside of our school where education makes all the difference in having a successful life.
We have an inclusive show ahead of us, so let's get started.
Just recently, some of our very own Bulldogs competed in the Academic World Quest, and won. It was no easy task, however, and they studied rigorously for weeks to learn the material.
Academic World Quest is a flagship program, a part of the World Affairs Council that tests over 4,000 high school students nationwide on their knowledge of global affairs and foreign policy.
To elaborate more on the team's success is reporter Aaron Galindo.
Our school's Academic World Quest competed in Santa Fe and are now heading off to Washington, D.C. for nationals. Academic World Quest, or AWQ, is a club where teams are questioned on world affairs, history, and other trivia. It was a struggle to get to this year's competition with the El Paso venue being canceled. The team had to arrange to compete in Santa Fe.
Ours was the Borderplex region before it got canceled a week before the competition. And so we had to go up to Santa Fe, and because that's the nearest one, to compete, because we decided to study all that time and just we wanted to know if we could make it to first. Like, we were so close last year, and so
Aretha Dang realized how important it was to be aware of emerging and persisting issues around the world.
Now in the world, it's definitely important for not only just people in general, but especially teenagers that are my age to be involved in world affairs and to not only learn about the culture and politics of other countries, but see how our country builds a strong relationship with other countries. Because in like our government and history classes, we learn like the backbone of a country, but for like current events and for times that we're living in now, it's important to learn the relations and the policies.
Being a global citizen can make the difference in our society. Reporting for Bulldog Broadcast, I'm Aaron Galindo.
Congratulations, ladies, and way to make it to nationals.
We wish you the best of luck in Washington, D.C. Wow, they definitely fought hard to come out on top.
That's right, but they're not the only ones, because recently one of our very own staff members was diagnosed with a terminal illness. But this in no way has stopped him from trying to make his community a better place.
Reporter Lorena Ortiz showcases the inspiring story.
In 2016 alone, 1.6 million people were diagnosed with cancer, and of those people, around 600,000 died. One of our most appreciated staff members was diagnosed with cancer last year. He explains his story on how it's changed his life since then.
Last year I found out that it was cancer. With the treatments they give you two types of treatment for it, radiation and chemo. And I've been through both of them.
Bob also elaborates on how he raises money for the cause and how you can too.
Cancer, my treatment, and anybody else that might be going through this don't meet the deductibles for their insurance, and we're hoping to help people if we raise enough money and get it in the right organization to help people.
If you or anyone you know have suspicious symptoms such as blood in your urine, lumps, severe pain, or serious fatigue, please make sure to go get examined by your doctor. If you would like to give to Bob's cause, you can drop off any donations at the guard shack in the athletic parking lot, or go to his GoFundMe account at gofundme.bobscancertreatment.com. Reporting for Bulldog Broadcast, I'm Lorena Ortiz.
Thank you, Lorena.
As humans, we are easily defined by what influences us and what we care about most.
It's interesting to see how much we are impacted by our interests, whether it be arts, family, sciences, or sports.
So here's reporter Stephanie Gutierrez to show us how sports has impacted the lives of some of our LCHS students.
When entering high school, there are many different activities in which a student can participate in. Some students here at LCHS take on softball. I spoke to these players about how this has made a difference throughout their lives and why they have chosen this particular route.
I had a desire when I was little to just play. It was outside and it just took me away from staying home. It'd be very boring. My life would be very boring without softball right now.
We are very close. Tell each other everything. We're like sisters.
Softball is not an individual sport. There are teammates encouraging and growing alongside you, as well as a coach to push you to do your best. Head varsity coach Alex Lopez tells us about how rewarding it is to see his softball girls sign for college.
When seniors get the opportunity to play at the next level, obviously it's exciting. It's a great opportunity. I know it takes a lot of hard work, a lot of commitment, and it's something that everybody shoots for. So when they get that opportunity, of course, very supportive, very happy for them and their families.
Although these girls chose softball as their path, not everyone joins sports. They find their passion somewhere else. Don't be afraid to go out and find what makes a difference in your life. For Bulldog Broadcast, I'm Stephanie Geddes.
Well, that's all we have for you this week, dogs. I'm Naomi S.J.
And I'm Daniel Salinas. Have a great spring break and we'll see you after STN.